Hello, this is Geoff with In-Depth Studies. Today we're going to look at Hebrews chapter 11, verse 29. It says, "By faith the people passed through the Red Sea as on dry land, but when the Egyptians tried to do so, they were drowned." So the context, of course, is this Faith Hall of Fame, Hebrews chapter 11, and where God's people, by faith, took God at His word in a difficult situation. And this is supposed to encourage the professed believers who are Jewish, the subject of the book of Hebrews, that they would persevere in their faith in difficult situation and not turn their back on the cross. But one thing I want to point out, it says, by faith the people passed through the Red Sea on dry land. This is that first generation that Moses led out of Egypt. But if you go to Hebrews chapter 3, verse 16 to the end, it says this: "Who were they who heard and rebelled? Were they not all those Moses led out of Egypt? And with whom was he angry for 40 years? Was it not with those who sinned, whose bodies perished in the wilderness? And to whom did God swear that they would never enter his rest, if not to those who disobeyed? So we see that they were not able to enter because of their unbelief." Now this is the identical group that is described in Hebrews 11:29. So how do we handle this? Well, Israel, they were the unbelieving picture of the people of God. True, most of the people described in Hebrews 11 seem to be real believers, but in this case, Israel, though they took God at his word and passed through the Red Sea during the Exodus and were saved from the Egyptians, and they were commended for that. That is absolutely true. But Hebrews 3:16 to the end says that, but these guys weren't believers. So they were not even allowed to enter the promised land because of their unbelief. So what we see in Hebrews 11:29 is that they were the people of God, unbelieving, but people of God in picture form nonetheless, and they did take God at his word, walk by faith, pass through the Red Sea. But Hebrews chapter 3 at the end says, but in reality they were not believers because they weren't allowed to enter into the promised land because of their unbelief. So thank you very much, and if you want to hear more of Geoff's thoughts, go to the youtube.com, look under Geoff's thoughts, and they're all there, and you can subscribe to them. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.